So I just got finished watching House of the Dragon Season 2, or at least the first half of Season 2, as that's all we've been given. And I am very excited to talk about it. I reacted to every single episode. That will, of course, be out on the channel every single week when episodes drop. The first episode drops tomorrow, Sunday on HBO. So let's talk about it. So I loved Season 1. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. While slow in build-up, I thought it came to a fantastic conclusion. Also, obviously, leaving room for the upcoming season, which is only 2 episodes shorter than the previous season. And I wouldn't worry at all, because this season is insane. I want to say as well that I'm not familiar with the book, so everything that I experienced with this season is my first time experiencing the story. And they cover so much in these first 4 episodes. So much happens. I am obviously going to talk about which is my favourite of the season so far, episode in particular. But let's talk about the quality of the season, because I'm not going to say if it's the best season yet. I might save that to the end of the review, and obviously I only have half of the season itself. But Season 2 of House of the Dragon is absolutely fantastic and wastes no time whatsoever. We get into it straight away with an intro that I'm not going to spoil, but is a very, very exciting opening to the season. We also have a brand new title sequence. I can say that, that's not a spoiler. I can say that there is a brand new title sequence to the show. And I much prefer it to Season 1. I really like Season 1's opening, but this new one, yeah, you're going to like it. It's very, very cool. But this season, I mean, the stakes are higher, obviously, but just the entire show, the entire season is just Season 1 elevated to a whole new level. The acting this season is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they could use so many clips of these first 4 episodes for some of these actors' Emmy clips. They're that good. In particular, episode 2, I think, is one of the best acted episodes in all of Game of Thrones. From every single cast member. Knocked it out of the park. I will say episode 2 is my favourite of this season so far. I know a lot of people have said episode 4, and I'll get into that as well. Again, no spoilers, but we'll get into episode 4. It's not my favourite of the season. Episode 2 and 3, definitely. Brilliant acting all across the board. The ending of an episode 1 really sets up a powerful, powerful episode 2. The stars of this season, I think, is Olivia Cook, who's brilliant, obviously, as per usual. But Tom Glynn, who plays Aegon. I thought he was absolutely fantastic in these first 4 episodes, along with, obviously, Emma Darcy's Rhaenyra, but also the actor who plays Rhaenyra's son. He was absolutely fantastic. Jaehaerys, I think his name is. So every single actor gets their time to shine this season already, and there's still 4 episodes left. And after episode 4, I can't believe there's another 4 episodes, and I can't believe there's another season. Because again, so much happens. So much brilliant character work this season that is developed. There's some scenes in here that I think are among some of the best in Thrones. Particularly an end scene in episode 3 that I think is going to stick with people for a long time. It's very, very good. But just this season as a whole is absolutely fantastic. I don't even know what to specifically talk about, because it's so good. It's to a level that I didn't think that this show could reach so soon. The cinematography is fantastic. I do want to talk about the cinematography as a negative, actually, a little bit later. I'm going to get onto that very soon. But Ramin Djawari's score is incredible. There's a score at the end of episode 3, which is very Dune, kind of the female vocal wails of like, but its own spin. I know that we kind of had that for Daenerys in Game of Thrones. It kind of had a bit of that. But this one gave me a feel of Dune a little bit more. brilliant score, brilliant production design, set pieces, VFX, all of it to an incredible standard. Now, I suppose my negative of the season so far would actually be that I do think the cinematography and maybe some of the green screen is a little flat at times, particularly when characters are flying on dragons. It still doesn't look great. It's still not there. I also don't think the show has reached the heights of its cinematography as Game of Thrones. I think Game of Thrones consistently looked beautiful, while I think House of the Dragon jumps between looking beautiful and then kind of looking just there. It's just coverage. And that doesn't bother me. I never watched the episode and was just like, that bothers me, that bothers me. It doesn't. But if I have to talk about a negative of this season, I do think the cinematography leaves a lot to be desired. That said, I think there's a load of beautiful, beautiful shots in this season, and it is consistently fantastic. The cinematography also doesn't just come down to how the lighting is or how beautiful it is, but also what it conveyed through camera work. And the camera work this season is also brilliant. There is multiple long takes, and the long takes are really great and impactful. Just a great, great season as a whole so far. No complaints from me. True complaints. Obviously, those are nitpicks. But other than that, the camera work, the character work, the music, everything, the directing, writing, the writing in particular, really, really strong. Some brilliant dialogue scenes and arguments, particularly in that episode 2. There's a lot of big scenes in episode 2 that are just dialogue between two characters, and they go on for about 4 or 5 minutes. But it's so gripping because the dialogue's fantastic and the acting's fantastic. Yeah, brilliant start of the season. I don't know where this is going to be heading. I'm so annoyed I have to wait another month to watch episode 5. But man, yeah, they really elevated it. It's so much darker. It's so much more tense. Yeah, I think you've got to be really excited about this season because it is very, very good. Yeah, be excited. Well, comes out Sunday. Get excited because, again, the ending of the episode will leave you shook. Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you for watching the video. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment all that good stuff. My Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd down below if I drop all of them. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.